The Great Divide. Is it the original pandemic? By Holly Hall at Askhollyhall.com. You can find many of my podcasts, downloads, and wisdom on Spotify and Apple. The entire galaxy, including the universe, plus all of its energy, masculine and feminine, below and above, inside and out, remains in the midst of a great shift. Disillusionment of the old, rebirth of the new. During this universal ascension and transformation, there will be a divide. This divide will be constructing one energy field plus a second energy field, similar to the divide to a cell, as in an embryo. This is called cell division. We are comfortable with this formula or explanation so that humans can understand that even though there is a divide, you are conceiving many cells that will construct itself into a living organism, much like a human being. You are all one. You always have been. It's all so stripping the wheat from the shaft, so to speak. There is an imbalance, and from the ashes must rise a phoenix. In this case, two risings that complement one another, similar to a symbol of yin and yang. You may be wondering why I'm speaking in third term and talking about humans, air quotes. This is because this is one of many downloads that I receive all day long, every day, and every so often, more often than not, I'm compelled to write them down. You may also see many of my other blogs, which will be in audio format at askhollyhall.com/blog. Life must change on Earth as it is, reflects a galactic shift. We understand this may not be a popular announcement. However, there are constant polar counterparts to all that is energy, and since everything is energy, everything has its own yin to its yang. Presently, there is positive and there is negative. The distribution of this energy is always at your disposal. It's for the human to accept and to identify through conscious choices where they want to be at a given moment. However, it is very much out of balance now, and neither is comfortable and neither is satisfying desire. As you ascend towards the knowing of your Dharma and reset your karma within the existence as a human, your desire for comfort and satisfaction will dissolve, making it easier for you to live in the energy field that you choose. The choice is not an absolute, nor is it an overnight decision. It is within the choices you make that will navigate you on the map within the territory. As humans, you are collectively making monumental decisions now. We encourage you to be extremely careful whence your desire to survive, believing that one place or one choice is more beneficial than the other. This is where the Great Divide happens. This is where the Great Divide can take longer to achieve as humans fight against each other in panic, believing that one way is better than the other. As you fight for survival, you may very well drive each other to extinction. Not due to one's choice, however, it's due to fear-based mentality, as you will command others to take your position and you will control others with judgment and shame. This alone can destroy your planet and all living creatures, as humans assume that it is more important for their own individual survival and discard the need for a duality perspective. The destruction of the old is necessary. A new earth will begin as long as most have the understanding that this fear-based survival tactic will actually create your demise, not protect you. Consequently, before you judge another for their preference and shame them into believing that choosing your way or your tribe way is what will guarantee one's survival. Remember that their choice is also a part of your survival, and that your choice is a part of theirs. Regardless of how you judge the needs of others, it is in this judgment that poor decisions will be made. Honoring all choices as a collective is necessary, yet a fine thread-like enigma does exist, and that is the elite 1%. However, with conscious intelligence, the 99% can reverse the governing existence, work together, and be escorted only through love. Signed, the universe, the collective.